begin. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the drawing for the new soundtrack. So, I did some work already on the background a bit. So I already did the here the foreground bit and the thing that I wanted to add into it. Of course, it's not fully done, but you know you get the point. So let's continue our work on it and see how far we can get. Well, how far we can actually get this. So this right here is the rocks, and then here is here is the sketch line for it. These rocks are in the background, away underneath the pillars, so that's always good. Now I actually want to add also another thing to it as well, so I will move this into a group. Because I also want to add in some grass here, so I want to add some grass like so. Because I actually do want to add these grass in there, so that's what I'm going to do that anyway. So now we have added grass in there, like, you know, good grass. And then, of course, I want to add something like this to it as well. There we go. So now that we have added this grass in the front and in the back, we can now finally start on coloring it all up. So that's what I'm going to be doing. For this time, I actually wanted to use a different rock system again. So I'm going to be going for this one. Yeah. Mainly because this one actually has some very unique rock effects that I actually want to keep on using. So that's what I'm aiming for. That is going to be this one. So as you can see, I can just color this up, and there is nothing that is going to be working here that is bad. But you can see that this is not fully overlapping because the tiki head is actually not underneath this, which it actually should be. And now you can see that we are lacking a bit of work, which is the pillar right here. It has some issues. So we're going to be fixing that. Because of that, we can actually fix it. It is not very hard to do, but it is important to keep on doing that. Because if we fix the issue that we have with the drawing, it always helps out later. Yeah, looks like that is on the line work then, right here. It's on the line work, interesting. There we go. Now that is fixed, we now actually have everything that I want to do with this rock, I believe. Oh, and it looks like I actually forgot something. Oh. Yes, of course I did that. Of course I did that. Now it should work. Yep. There we are. Now we can continue working on the thing that I want to do. And of course, making sure that every single time I work on the rock, no texture of the head is actually used. You can see, by the way, that this is actually a that's unfortunate, actually, for the tiki head itself. Oh well, it happens. Let's see now. I want to have this down. And I'm going to be coloring this up like I wanted to do. And of course, adding in the effects that I want to do later with it as well. And what we're doing here is actually filling up the whole screen, eventually adding up layer by layer. And by doing that, things will get a lot more better later on. So now we have the first color up and running, and now we need to get the second color. Yeah. Which is only on the, yep. Alright, and then we're gonna add in the darker color, which then will implement the effect that I want to do with this anyway. And there we go. Now that looks good. I like it. Oh shit. That is not what I wanted with that one. So I do need to add in the effects in this side as well. There we go. And now we have actually added in the rock effect, which actually implements, and that looks good. That looks good. I am so satisfied with that. Alright, now we're gonna add in the grass. So with the grass, I want to add the grass that I normally use. It's gonna be not this one, right? Nah, it's not this one. It doesn't have the grass that I want to use. This one has it, right? That is almost close, but it is having the right color system, which is the idea. All right. And this needs to be underneath the rock, so that needs to be here. So by fixing this up, we can actually get where I want to be with this coloring. And I will actually make things a lot more easier to look at. Oh, snaps, I forgot. Ah, well, doesn't matter if I just add it like this, it actually still works, right? Yeah, it does. I always forget, and I always need to make sure that when I draw line work, if I want to not use masks, I always need to make sure that I either can erase the bits that I don't need, or fixing things up quickly. Oh. No, come on, thank you. Lovely. And then we get this one back in. Nice. Alright, now we have that bit done. Do we want to add a little bit more lighter top points? Maybe. There you go. Much better. Alright, so now we have that bit done. We can now get actually to the tiki hat part, which is this one right here. Which is only this and that. But to use that, I actually need the old drawing, because that actually has the thing. Or I can actually use... No, wait, I can use actually the thumbnail of paint for that. It does feature one of them. Thumbnail of paint. Come on. That's not what I want. I want the other ones. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Boop, no. Boop, no. Oh, it doesn't have the effect that I want. Yeah, that was the problem with it. Yeah. So we need to go back to the wall poster. Grab this one. Where we actually have everything that I want. So let's just first do the basic line color, which is this one doesn't have all the stuff that I want with it, but also doesn't have. It does have some major flaws which I do need to fix up in this drawing. That is a little bit too... That's much better. Yes, now we actually have brown. That is much better than the thing that I wanted. Now I'm gonna just make sure that this whole thing is colored up, baby. Alright. I do want to get rid of this one so I can actually focus on it. And now we need to actually make a foreground as well. Well, a foreground image that needs to be in front of the thing. So. So the first thing is the baseline color of brown, then add a lighting type and a lightning effect to it as well, and then we need to add in the main colors here. Then we need to add in the eyes. After that, it's all good. And we should save, just in case, otherwise we might be able to crash it, and I don't like to be able to do everything again. That is not fun. Well, it is fun, but it is not fun for me if I am like working my ass off and I don't get a reward for it. Like, oh, by the way, I like to crash and then instantly remove every single progress you just made. It's such a baloney thing that happens sometimes. All right, we have the first thing. All right, now we need to get the lighter color to it, which is going to be implemented here. Oh, cool. Now we need to add in the darker color. And now we need to add in the darker color like opacity. And then of course that should work. Yep. Alright, now we need to add in a lighter color as well. And that is way too light. Alright. That's too soft. Yes, that would work. But I do need to make sure a little bit more. Alright. Now that it is solved, I need to go now deal with the wall painting again. So now we need to get the colors done correctly. Alright, so now we need to get the colors done correctly. So now we need to go here. That's the first bunch. Then we need to go for orange, and then we need to go for this one. Yep. Alright, now we have the first bit done. Now we need to get the second bit done. So here. And then we need to get a no spot. So it's going to be dark here. Nice. And now we need to get the last bit done, which is the spot, which is all right. Now we have done that part, and now we can actually get the next bit done. First things first, we need to get ourselves the tiki mouthpieces done. These things. And now we need to get this bit up and running, which is quite a hot spot here. Alright. Then we need to get this bit done. Oh wait, that needs to be in a different line. Okay, I need to make sure that they actually look at this part. Nice. That's exactly what I wanted. Now I need to get this thing a little bit better done. So I want this one to be up, like so. this color right here. Oh, this needs to actually be on top of it. Alright. That needs to be on top of it then, because that's lighting effect. It needs to be less aggressive. Nope. Even less. Nah, close. Even less, so 10% then? Oh wait, I can just do this. Duh. And then just add it like so. And now I need to get it for the eraser. I need to have 5. That looks cool. Love it. Alright, now that is done, I need to now go back here and fix the last bits of the other one that I need to do. Which is a bit. And I need to add another color to it. And there you have it. Oh. Now those eyes look goofy. Yeah, yeah, they look absolutely nice. Alright, now I have that. I have that done. I have the ominous fucking tiki head properly placed. Good. Save it as the first one as well, so don't, if it crashes, I do have a backup on it. Now we need to go back to that bit, that grass bit, that is the front layer part, and we're gonna add in the same coloring part. First one. So we're gonna be casually doing the same thing again. Right here was the right one. And then we're going to add in again the lighter color. And then we're going to add a dark color. No. No. Like so. Just get this one down. That's a little bit too thick. Come on. Oh. There we go. That's looking good. All right. Now we have done that. We have now added more stuff towards the end, towards the thing. So tomorrow we're gonna be focusing on getting the last bit up and running. So now we have done now we have actually done the main grass part where we have a little bit more foreground done. So again, now we can now show you what I mean. So now that we have done that, we can now go back here, and this is all down. Now we're gonna be building up here. So initially I was trying to see if I wanted to add like a big, well, I wanted to still add like a big torch towards this. So let's grab a dark color again. So if we add here the torch, then of course, the fire needs to be here as well. But I thought, why go for a torch? You could make like, a nice stone statue. You put it like this. That would actually be a way better idea. And of course, of course, if we add it like this, we need to make sure that we have this. Or I could technically do this instead. This needs to be a little more scary looking. Hmm. I could do that. Or I could just do this instead. I could do that actually. And make sure that I have this on. Question is, how do I make this into a stone version? Because now we have the full idea of it already. But yes, this is what I want to do with it anyway. So I want that. And then of course add that snail coil there again. Yes, and then that is gonna be then the first bit of it. So we actually have the torch right there. We have a big giant snake that actually, is made out of stone, but it actually is working. Like that. And then the question is how to get that bit done properly. All right. Well, time to leave it here for now. And then tomorrow we'll get on to, fixating it, getting it better, getting the drawing line work done so that we can start coloring that up as well. So we can, move from one point to one point to one point to one point, and then we build it up. So we have already the first bit here done. We have this bit done. Now we're going to create something big to fill up the space. Then we're going to add in the tree part. And then we can just focus on this part as well. And then we can do the main idea of it. Alright. I hope you all have enjoyed for now. And thanks for watching. And I hope we'll see you next time. Until then, I want to wish you a lovely day. And